Come on over. I want to talk to you about buy now, pay later, no credit check, instant approval. I want to talk to you about the top 5 apps for big purchases up to $10,000. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous if you were to ask me. And if you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. Today I want to talk to you about the top 5 apps for big purchases when it comes to buy now, pay later, no credit check, instant approval. Yes, I mean it. Instant approval. But before we get into the nitty-gritty, please check out our evaluation approach when it comes to categorizing, reviewing, and evaluating or the money apps that we are going to review in today's show. Check this out. All right. Let's jump right into it. Number 5, we have Splitit. Splitit is a fantastic app. It's a great app. Our score 9/10. And what are the pros here? The pros and cons. Let me talk to you about the pros and cons of using Splitit. The pros: you have interest-free payments. You can choose monthly installment from 3 to 24 months. No application process or hard credit check. No hidden or late fees. And you can still qualify for your credit card benefits, earning points and mile when you use Splitit. The cons: only works with a Visa or MasterCard. And the thing here is that Splitit also places a hold for the full purchase amount on your credit card, which can make the service prohibitive for shoppers with a low credit limit. And using Splitit will not improve your credit score because they do not report your transactions to the 3 credit bureaus, something that other competitors like Affirm usually do. One thing you have to understand when it comes to buy now, pay later, the whole bandwagon is that you want to have flexibility. You want to have some kind of automation, and those are things that Splitit offers pretty well. You have flexible payback terms. So depending on your specific plan, your Splitit purchase can be paid off anywhere from 3 to 24 months. I already said that. You have automated payment options. So Splitit will charge the monthly installment to your credit card. There are no prepayment penalties, so you can choose to pay off your installments early through the accessible Splitit shopper portal with no added fees. And we also love the fact that Splitit has a secure platform that adheres to all requirements of the payment card industry data security standards. And it also uses communication security technology to keep users' information safe. This is kind of important because as we are rolling into a more digital world, you want to have your information to be secure, and Splitit provides that. You can also access your account. So after your first purchase, Splitit will email you to set up a secure account where you can access your payment history, you can receive customer support, and you can pay installments in advance. So Splitit 9/10. We love this company. We love this app. Number 4, we have Sizzle. Our score 9/10. And Sizzle is kind of cool because it is a financing option that some online stores offer at checkout. So Sizzle's website lists its partners so you can easily search to see if your favorite vendor offers this option. So either way you choose to use a settle, Sizzle, you'll be prompted, and this is very important, you'll be prompted to create an account before making a purchase, and an approval decision will be made instantly. No hard credit check required. So if you are approved, you make the required down payments, then 3 equal payments are scheduled over the next 6 weeks. And one thing is that what are the one thing I want you to pay attention to it is that you get 1 free reschedule option per order and 2 $5 reschedules after that. So if you don't have money to make a an on-time payment, you can reschedule the Sizzle payment to avoid a late fee. But you have to let them know in advance. So this is very important. You need to let them know in advance. And one thing I want you to remember is that you are charged a $10 fee if your payment does not go through. For example, if your bank account balance is too low or your card is declined. But Sizzle will waive the $10 fee if you make the payment within 48 hours. What are the features of shopping with Sizzle? You have added security. You have a soft credit check, so applying for financing through Sizzle will not affect your credit score. There are no prepayment penalties, so you also have a 48-hour grace period. I already talked about that. You have payment reminders, so Sizzle will notify. That's the beauty of this app. They will notify you when a payment is about to process, so you are never caught off guard. There is no set credit limit, so Sizzle does not use traditional credit limits. Instead, it considers how often you use Sizzle, payment history, and your open orders. And you can shop and manage your account on the go. That's fantastic. We love that too. People always kind of ask, what's the cost? Now, Sizzle is free as long as you make your payments on time. There are just 2 scenarios in which you have to pay a fee. So late payments, or you reschedule a payment more than once, then you have to pay a fee. Number 3, Afterpay. When it comes to buy now, pay later, no credit check, instant approval, Afterpay is a great app for big purchases. And our score 9.5 over 10. With Afterpay, you can pay up to $10,000, and Afterpay works like a loan, but with 0 interest, no extra cost, and a whole lot more. The thing here is that the process is very simple. When you buy something, you simply select Afterpay as your payment method. Then you'll have several weeks to pay the amount back in 4 installments at no extra cost. And it's the great thing here is that it's already fully integrated in a number of stores, so that you can buy now and pay later without paying a cent more than the price of whatever you're buying. One thing we love about the company is that the whole process is streamlined. User experience is wonderful. The customer service is wonderful, and they have a gazillions of great features. For example, when you shop with Afterpay, there is no extra cost. So as I said earlier, it works like a no interest loan, so you have a lot longer to pay, and you don't have to pay a cent more than the actual cost of the item. You borrow what you need, so you can choose to pay for only part of the purchase yourself and use Afterpay for the rest. You have immediate use. So if for example, if you're listening to this show on your phone, you can spend a minute signing up right now and start using Afterpay right away. You can manage your account. You can sign in to see your upcoming payments, orders, and account information. You have reminders. That's fantastic. The app will actually notify you ahead of time when a payment is coming up and how much it is, so that you can make sure there's enough money in your account. We also love the fact that with Afterpay, you have automatic deduction. So, and this happens every quarter. So each quarter amount is automatically deducted from your chosen card to make sure you can keep up with your repayments, even if you're busy or you cannot get online. And you can pay in advance, so you can pay installment ahead of time to get them off your plate once again, and you don't have to pay any extra cost for that. One thing we also love is that we love the fact that Afterpay has an extremely high level of security for both your card details and your personal information. One thing we love, and I really want to, and I need to mention that, is that In order to sign up for Afterpay, you have to be at least 18 years old and capable of entering into a legally binding contract. And the legal age is 19 in the state of Alabama. And this is kind of important because we've seen in the last few years that financial institutions are being they're being forced, they're being compelled to actually comply with stricter regulatory guidelines when it comes to lender and borrower relationships. So you got to be 18 years old or 19-year-old in Alabama. You need to have a valid and verifiable email address and mobile number, and you need to have a credit or debit card. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of Sweetie Q, where we are actually talking about buy now, pay later, no credit check, instant approval. I'm giving you the top 5 apps for big purchases out there, up to $10,000. Another app that is that allows you to borrow up to $10,000 is QuadPay. Our score 9.5 over 10, and QuadPay is kind of cool because you can use QuadPay to easily split 4 payments over 6 weeks without paying any interest. So after shopping online, you want to select QuadPay at checkout where offered, or you can create an account on its website or mobile app, and you get an instant approval decision. And how does the whole thing work? We've seen while researching this company that they've had the easiest process out there. The app allows you to finance your online order in 3 steps. So you choose the QuadPay options when you check out with one of its partner retailers or shop at any online store that accepts Visa using the QuadPay mobile app. You have to link an existing debit or credit card to your QuadPay account, and QuadPay will automatically split your payments into 4 equal chunks and deduct them from your selected card on schedule. So QuadPay uses advanced algorithms to provide you with an approval decision within just a few minutes. You just have to enter a few pieces of information and let QuadPay take care of the rest. And if approved, you'll pay only the first 25% of your purchase amount. The other 75% will be divided equally and paid over the next 6 weeks. So you have to pay every 2 weeks. And what are the features here? You have no extra cost. You have automatic deductions. You get instant approval. That's fantastic. There are no hard credit checks, and because QuadPay only requires your mobile phone number, date of birth, and credit or debit card number. So the app will never pull a hard credit check. So your credit score will not be affected as long as you make your payments on time. This is the key word here: payments on time. You can shop anywhere on the go. You have reminders. You can easily manage your account. You even can earn credit card points and rewards. Think about it. That's fantastic, folks. Right? So you can pay early. So you can pay installments ahead of time or pay multiple installments at once at no extra cost. And the one thing that I want to say here is that QuadPay is a free service that never charges any hidden fees or interest. So the only time you will pay a fee is if you miss a payment. So you'll be charged $7 for the first day a payment goes unpaid, and an additional $7 if your payment is a full 7 days late. So if you think you can't make a payment by its due date, you want to contact QuadPay ahead of time and explain the situation. In some cases, customer service may be able to move your payment date. There's no guarantee though, right? In terms of the requirements, you need to live in the United States. You need to be at least 18 years old and capable of entering into a legally binding contract. The age is 19 in Alabama. You need to have a valid and verifiable mobile phone number, and you need to have a U.S. credit or debit card. Number 1, folks, number 1. When it comes to the buy now, pay later, no credit check, instant approval bandwagon, we love this company. And we gave it a perfect score of a 10 over 10. Affirm 10 over 10. So if you're looking to make a big purchase up to $10,000, I'm talking here about new furniture, musical equipment, or even a coding boot camp, and you don't have the cash at hand, the startup company Affirm offers an alternative to actually financing that 3 or 4 figure balance on a credit card, or even 5 figure balance on a credit card. And how does the company works? So a firm operates similarly to a credit card. So the company allows you to make a purchase at an online store immediately and pay it back over time through fixed installments. The interest rates typically go from 0 to 30%. So the 0% financing option is offered only at a few select stores. So what happens here is that generally borrowers have up to 1 year to pay the loan back, and users are not charged extra for early repayment. The thing with a firm is that you need to have good credit. You got to have good credit. When you make a purchase through the company, it carries out a soft check on your credit to assess your risk as a borrower, right? So the check does not affect your credit score. So if you pass the check, your current credit score determines the interest rate you'll be charged. The better score you have, the lower your interest rate. One thing we love with a firm is that they might require you to have a down payment. Why? We love that because it sort of brings the borrower's skin in the game. The borrower feels compelled to make the payments to pay off the loan really quick. So the company may ask for some borrowers. The company may ask for a down payment that must be paid during purchase, and this can be anywhere from 10% to 50% of the cost of the item. A firm may not approve the purchase if the borrower does not accept making the down payment. And once you've been approved, a firm offers 3 options to borrowers at checkout. So you can have a 3-month payment, a 3-month repayment, a 6-month repayment, or a 12-month repayment. And one thing we love about the firm's scheme, if you will, is that it also allows you to build credit. So if you don't have a high credit score, or you're new to the credit rating system because you're young, you may not get approved at most banking institutes for credit. However, you may still find it easy actually to qualify for a loan at a firm after they have carried out a soft check on your credit history. So once your loan has been approved and you make regular payments, a firm will report your payments to the credit bureau Experian, and in some cases to Equifax and TransUnion. And timely payments with the company will benefit your credit score, making it an excellent way to repair your credit. And every Affirm loan you will get will show up as a separate loan on your credit report. And every time you pay it on time, your credit score will rise further. And in terms of features, we love the fact that with Affirm, you have a flexible payment schedule, additional security, mobile connectivity. There's no late fee, no prepayment penalties. They have a soft credit pool. I've already talked about that. And you can actually be approved up to $17,500. That's the loan amounts. So up to $17,500. And in terms, there's no origination fee, and the funding is immediate. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to the end of today's conversation. I really appreciate it. Let me quickly do a recap here. Today, I was talking to you about the top 5 apps for big purchases when it comes to buy now, pay later, no credit check, instant approval. Number 1, Affirm, 10 over 10. Number 2, we have QuadPay, 9.5 over 10. Number 3, we have Afterpay, 9.5 over 10. Number 4, we have Sizzle, 9 over 10. And number 5, we have Splitit, 9 over 10. I will see you next time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.